Welcome back to Island Life Live. On this day, February 6th, we're going to wear red for a powerful reason.
That's right. Today we're talking about Wear Red Day and how one simple color choice can spark life-saving conversations about heart health, especially for women.
Here to tell us more is Elizabeth Cotterell. She is the Community Impact Director with American Heart Association Hawaii.
And she's joined by Terianne Butak-Zonka, who is a sudden cardiac arrest survivor. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Elizabeth, if we can start with you, if that's okay. What is the significance of this particular day, Wear Red Day?
Yeah, so Wear Red Day is the icon day for American Heart Month, which runs through the month of February. So National Wear Red Day always falls on the first Friday of February. Gotcha. And it's really about bringing awareness to women's heart health and the disproportionate impact that cardiovascular disease has on women.
Got you.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much for letting us know ahead of time so we could prepare.
Yeah.
Because the worst would be for us to show up in the wrong color today, right?
Actually, I forgot my red shirt, and then immediately I got stink eye from Lena Girl this morning. Luckily, I had this shirt in my office.
It's a good thing, because I would have made him drive all the way home before the show.
Terianne, thank you so much for being so willing and transparent and sharing your story. Can you take us back to that fateful day of your cardiac arrest and the lessons that you learned from that experience?
So it was actually July 10th of 2023, very recent. I was at my grandfather's funeral, and I had just gotten up to say my remembrance speech, and in an instant, I dropped and went into sudden cardiac arrest. Yeah, that was my family's reaction too. And so my cousins actually started CPR on me right away. The mortuary thankfully had an AED device that also shocked my heart twice before paramedics arrived. Wow. Yeah, and the doctors, they said if none of that had happened, CPR and AED, I would not have survived it. So I was very, very lucky to have come out of it the way that I did.
Amen.
Do you have a history of heart problems?
I do, and for the longest time, doctors couldn't figure out what it was. And so when I woke up from my 3-day coma, the doctor said, without going into cardiac arrest, because we didn't know your family history had it, we couldn't diagnose you with long QT syndrome. So it was the cardiac arrest that essentially should have ended my life, but it saved my life because my cousins jumped in right away and saved me.
So how can women or any of us be proactive and check if they cannot? It took that episode,
that incident, right,
for them to know. So how can we or our wahine and our lives check?
Yeah, so there are 4 important numbers that every woman should know. That includes knowing their total cholesterol, their blood pressure, their blood sugar, and then their BMI. So they can go to their doctor to get all of those checked, but we also encourage people to monitor their blood pressure at home, just so they can kind of get a better idea of what their numbers look like throughout the day.
Absolutely. I have a follow-up question because you mentioned the AED machine. We also have one here at our station, but to be honest, I don't know if anybody knows how to work it.
You know, that was a conversation we had when we knew that you folks are going to come and join us. He kind of walked around and he says, do you know how to use it? Do you know how to use it? None of us know how. I mean, it's great that we have it, but I don't know if in the middle of that instance, we're going to be reading instructions to try to learn how to do it, right? Yeah. Is there a way that we can go through classes or training to learn how to use these devices?
So we at American Heart Association encourage all companies and organizations to actually have a cardiac emergency response plan in place, and that ensures that you guys know who your cardiac emergency response team is, who would act in the event of an emergency, and that you guys all know how to use the AED and call 911 and where your AED is, basically.
Yeah.
This is powerful information. We thank you so much for being here. Where can we go to get more information and just, I guess, kind of like to celebrate this month of the health that we do have, and also to bring awareness to this cardiovascular killer?
Well, we definitely have more information on American Heart Association's website. But in terms of spreading awareness for American Heart Month and Wear Red Day, we want to encourage everybody to wear red today as a way to bring awareness to cardiovascular health and women's heart health, and to tag at Heart Hawaii. so that we can help spread the word, because together we all have the ability to change the track of women's heart health and improve it for the long term. So
Let's have these important conversations.
Yes.
Absolutely. Elizabeth, Terry-Ann, thank you so much for being with us.
yes, thank you for having us.
Come on, let's suit up. DPD, right here. Because education and awareness is key, family. American Heart Association, how about you right here with us?
All right. This is hard to use, though. I don't think I'm off. Now